What's up, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite wrestling podcast. It is the Monday Night Wave, baby, and we back. We back with our the usual shenanigans here. Episode 94, I believe. On our way to 100. Still don't know what the hell we're gonna do, but we're on our way. This episode, for the listeners, just a little pre-warning, will be our last episode of the year. We will come back first week of January. Well, not on January 5th, but the following week after that. The 12th will be our first episode back. But we want to let the listeners know that there will be a little holiday break so we can all recoup and recharge and not be so consumed by this pro wrestling world, because, you know, we all know that it's a lot of effort that goes into this. A lot of effort in going and watching these shows, talking about it. A lot of burnout can happen. But, you know, y'all don't even know all that. But what y'all do need to know, I go by Jay, a.k.a. the lonely one, a.k.a. Pod Breaker, Possum Reed, Pod will eject the Freeman, because a pod better than you know it. Misrespect the jumpers in the building, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, we got to pass it off to the one, the only, the Quattro, the man with the band, rubber band man, wild as a Taliban. Mr. H, well, go ahead and take away from here.
He is a wild card. He is the king of gorgeous. He is Mr. Sexy Ass Lottery, and that's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it. His name is 4 letters, 1 word. It's the Festivus for the rest of us, and I have a lot of grievances with you people. His name is Hero, and I am he. And happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. If you guys celebrate it, this is a holiday episode. It feels nice, but feels weird at the same time. But you know what else feels nice and weird at the same time? The third mic. Mr. Steal Your Employer.
What is
DT the second, first of his name.
First of his name.
Well, I guess this beats the intro or lack thereof
Nice.
from
Alberta Street Market.
From last episode. It's your boy, the third Mike, DT, the OTC of the Monday Night Wave podcast, the Ghost Rider, aka the Quentin Miller of the WWE Writing Room, and we are here to discuss many a things. But first, happy holidays.
Indeed, indeed. Happy holidays to everybody who's listening. Hopefully, you know, you got everything. Hope you got your Christmas shopping done. Have y'all got your Christmas shopping done?
I am all square.
Yeah. I don't believe in Christmas shopping. It's a capitalist holiday. Christ wasn't even born during the winter. Go read the Bible. Go educate yourself.
The Palestinian winters were too cold. No, you know, you're not wrong.
It is weird being the adults on holidays. It like the responsibility.
Woo!
You mean I'm supposed to make your dreams come true and give all the praise to this white man?
Boy.
And I still fuck with Santa, but fuck that nigga.
Nigga, like it's different, bro. Like, just being like the adults. Like, I've started to become more aware just because my brother has kids, and like, you know, he's orchestrating like the birthday parties and the food and what's like, you know, the bouncy houses and stuff like that.
We gonna open the gifts at this time. We gonna wear pajamas. We taking pictures. Make sure y'all ready to go. And
bro, the homie just hit me. He was like, "Yo, your brother got me. He got a photo shoot." And I was like, "Photo shoot?" It's like, it's Christmas time. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, that makes sense." Like, being the adults, man, is weird. And then being adults, and I'm like, uncle. It's like, it's also like, hey, yo, like, I'm trying to be. The standard is high because I want it to be high. I want to be the dope uncle, right? So I'm trying to make sure I got all the gifts, all the toys right. You know, I'm asking them, hey, what you want? And they telling me what they want. So I'm making sure we're gonna get you what you asking for. But that bar is it's high, and it gets higher and harder and more expensive the older they get.
It's going soon. It's gonna flip the gift card season.
Yeah.
Here go $50. Go crazy.
Hey, you know what's funny? Me and my mom was talking about that the other day. Like, what's it like? Kids don't go around and have cash, bro. Like, remember, like, this used to be like OGs and be like, here, I'm blood, little like $2. You know, they give you like little $2. You go to the corner store. Like, that don't exist no more.
Or they put the cash in a Christmas card. or a birthday card.
Like, that's not a thing.
Nope.
Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you can use Apple Pay everywhere now, and then, malls barely exist. Like, so what they gonna do with that?
Kids be looking at you now like,
what they gonna do with that?
Kids be looking at you now like, what you got on my roadblocks, homie?
Hey, what's your expiration date on your card? Wait, what? Nigga, huh? What's your card limit? What my
I
card
need this
limit?
new Fortnite skin. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. The skin don't even do nothing. You just look different.
You just look good.
Yeah, but
it lets you.
I need to be Peacemaker when I kill people and then do the dance on them.
It's not even about that. So apparently the skins is the new designer. So if you got the most updated skin, it's like if you pulled up to the club with like whatever the latest designer brand is, Prada, Gucci, or something like that. And if you ain't got that skin, then like they started that shit in 2K. When you was walking around with a brown shirt, niggas didn't even want to.
Yeah, the microtransactions was definitely 2K thing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely 2K.
Look, you got a brown shirt and sweats. You got the 2K generics.
I will
on?
not play with you. It's funny to think that like Fortnite skins are like this generation's like throwback jerseys. Like,
bro,
like we used to like Air Force Ones and old school basketball jerseys was like our generation, and now their generation is Roblox and Fortnite skins.
Minecraft.
Apparently, there's people that sell their accounts because they got like the OG skins that you can't get nowhere else. Motherfuckers are selling like Travis Scott skins and stuff.
I think I saw somewhere they were selling like iPhones that still had Fortnite on them. Cause remember, I think it got removed from like the Apple Store, and so any phone that had
charges,
any iPhone that had Fortnite on was selling for like a grip, like selling for a nice amount of cash. Yeah, it's interesting. Technology is different. We the old heads. Music's different. Like, I'm sitting here like, I don't want to listen to y'all music. I'm sounding old. It's like, like,
what is they even saying? What are they talking about? What do you say?
Yeah, like, what is this 6'7"? And would you stop saying it?
Yeah, I almost yelled at a cloud yesterday.
Skibbity.
Like, all
that
this, bro.
I truly do not understand.
See, we are the adults. We lost it, bro. We lost because we was kids running around talking about suck it, like cross shopping everybody.
Suck it.
When scary, look exactly. When when Scary Movie came out and the What's Up, like that shit was big. The Chappelle Show talking about I'm gonna pee on you, like we was nightmares for teachers, bro. Going down the hall, I'm Rick James, bitch. Like, why are we doing that?
Fuck your couch. Yeah.
DT, go to detention. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Screaming Charlie Murphy. Like, for what? Why are we doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. Thank y'all for, going down our memory lane here. And we're all washed and old now. Wrestling news. And we got a couple. We got some bits here. I want to start off with one I saw earlier that was mentioned. OVO collab with the WWE merch. That man Drake came out and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna partner up," which I did not see coming. I didn't know. I had no idea this was in the works. I just saw it and I was like, "Oh, okay."
This is what you call long gaming. This is why you can't have guys like Drake around in your life, because they will do things like create collabs just to take your girl. He wasn't even interested. He wasn't even interested in wrestling. Wasn't near wrestling. He go to one wrestling show in Toronto, see Rhea Ripley, and is like, "Who is that?" 30 minutes later, follow her. A year and a half later, now he got a collab. It's a long game. Put him and Buddy Matthews in a room together. Close the door. Just them two. I want to see who come out.
Damn. I'm looking at the prices of this shit. God damn.
Oh yeah, you didn't see my text yesterday? Yeah, no, the merch is cool looking. And it's funny because he's about to collab with Marvel too, so it seems like he's really trying to expand. But the merch is cool looking, but I am not paying $80 for a t-shirt.
Oh, he put it on his site too.
Yeah,
it's not even on the WWE site. This is on the OVO site.
No, it should be on the WWE site.
It's on both. It's on both.
I'm not seeing everything. The stuff that I'm seeing on the W site is not the same that's on the OVO website. Either or, that neither here nor there. The one shirt I did like was that Bret Hart shirt.
It's
I
fire.
thought that shit was fly.
Of course, he gave the most drip to the Canadian. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, that shit was hard. But that big ass owl on the back is.
Hey,
Oh no. Anywho, yeah, shirt was $88. How much was the Travis stuff?
$50.
How much was the what?
The Travis shirt. When Travis did his, I thought was it 50? Was it 70?
$50. I didn't spend more than $50.
Okay.
And I got. Never mind. I'm not gonna say how many I got, but yeah, I didn't spend no more than $50.
Okay. All right. I did see one of the critiques here is that everybody who does like merch crossovers is strictly like legacy acts. Like, is there not anybody that we could do currently today that is like,
Nah, he should.
we could put on the merch?
He should have. There should be a Roman Reigns one. I saw it. Y'all know I saw it.
For Drake?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If not, there's a new Roman shirt, and that's probably where I got confused.
Yeah, there was a new Roman shirt. For Drake's, I'm seeing Taker, Rock, Stone Cold, NWO, Brett.
Okay, yeah.
Is like the go-to. And so my question here is, if y'all was gonna do an OVO and we're gonna put in new acts, what are the new acts that we're looking to collab with?
I would say pretty much anyone that's in either one of the WrestleMania commercials. Like OVO with next to Liv, that looks fire. Roman, that looks fire. Punk, that looks fire. Maybe not Cody, unless you put the American flag on it. But that could look fire if they wanted to. I would. Yeah, like they have some top hot acts that they could do that with. And yeah, the three that come to my mind first is a Roman, Rhea, and Punk, and then you could do maybe not Jey Uso, but you could do a Jey Uso. Yeah,
And but
Jey,
they wear that, and I say that because people wear the legacy acts. Like you look for like a Stone Cold shirt or a Rock shirt, and that's like publicly like acceptable and whatnot. I don't know if you can go out with a Jey Uso shirt.
It depends on the colors on it.
I wear my E shirt a lot in Vegas and stuff, but it's pink. It's hot pink. So
I ain't gonna lie, that Al with the Cody like skull combo is doing something to my brain right now. I think that could work. I just can't visualize it. I just know like that could probably look kind of cool depending on how they do it.
It would end up looking like I forgot the Pokemon's name. It would look like a cross between Cubone and Pidgeotto or something.
I think that might be hard.
yeah,
I think that might be hard.
Current acts, I would go one of these four. So it would either have to be KO, Sammy, Chelsea, or Ethan Page. Any one of those four. So you have your Canadian Connect. And then
KBO, that sounds fire.
Yeah, KBO sounds fire.
Let me see. I heard Hero say Jade. That would be a sure bet. I would say Mellow Trick. Who else would like pop? It would have to be a tag team. I would do a tag team. Or a Penta even.
Penta OVO would be kind of
Penta
dope.
would, yeah, Penta.
That shit would be hard.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have a list. I think like the only person I think would have a really dope like collab is Naomi. I think like somewhere OVO Caution would be like tough. Would be hella tough.
Yeah. It would have been tough in 2023.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Well, I'm gonna throw Rey Mysterio in there too. 'Cause I can imagine an Al wearing a luchador mask. That just sounds fire to me.
That's fire too.
Or
Which
if you
I think,
just had
which is an actual Pokemon. I'm sorry, that is an actual Pokemon. Halucha.
Halucha,
Yeah.
Or if Ray or Dom had an OVO mask that they wore. I think Dom with an OVO mask would be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anybody that you would like to see them collab with, like anybody that like any brand that you got, like man, that'd be kind of hard to do.
I can tell you a Hypebeast brand. Now all they're gonna do is put one word on it.
4 letters.
It'd be like 7 letters, but yeah.
It'll be like so.
Yeah. Come on, you know it.
I have no idea.
Talk about Supreme?
Yeah.
Hey, oh well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, if Hero know it, I know you had to have known it.
Well, I don't want to think
That was
it
a
was
lucky
obvious,
guess for
but
me.
like, yeah, I'm thinking like Supreme bricks, but it's just like yeet bricks.
What's
Actually, don't do that because niggas really start throwing bricks and say yeet on them. Like they're just asking for it.
Did they do one with Antisocial Club or whatever?
I'm not sure.
That would be
that'd
cool.
probably be fire.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing like a pair of Vans with like some Alexis or Rhea Ripley type,
Or like AJ Lee collab type shit.
Yeah, like an AJ Lee or Alexa Bliss or Rhea Ripley, even Roxanne. I feel like I'd buy a pair of Vans like that.
I feel like there's an easy one here. I'm just not thinking of it. I know like the Jordan collab is like in the works. From what I'm seeing, like those Bloodline J's is coming out in the summer, so that is going to be a thing here. But seeing Jordan collab would be kind of dope too. Like I'm thinking like Cody tracksuit Jordan, like I think that'd be kind of fire. Of course, the Roman in the black and red, like Bloodline, like that shit's already on L's. Man,
I would love to see them WWE do a partnership with a hygiene company, hygiene brand.
To get fans to wear deodorant.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be hard.
WWE collab with like Colgate, so niggas can brush their teeth.
But hey, bro, I promise you, if you put Liv or Stephanie Vaquer on a men's body wash, it'll be sold out. Now, if they use it or not, it's completely different.
See, nah, I don't like that.
They're gonna use it, but
use it, yeah. If it's not gonna be the way you want it to be.
All right.
He's right though, bro. It's like
right.
That's facts.
That's a little crazy.
I guess.
Moving on.
That's insane. I'm mad that we even.
He's not wrong, bro.
I'm upset.
It's
gross, but it's true.
There's a male loneliness epidemic that's going on right now.
Can you imagine somebody holding up they do a commercial, let's just say it's Dove or somebody, or Head and Shoulders, have hair like the tribal chief.
I could totally see Roman Reigns in the Old Spice commercial.
That nigga got the box Troy. Yeah. He can't fuck with Palomalu. That's already forsaken ground over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to do it like opposite. It would have to be funny. It would have to be like, I don't know, like somebody bald doing it, right?
Mm-hmm. Like
imagine 90s and Stone Cold was doing like a Head and Shoulders like commercial or some shit like that. Like it has to be somewhere.
I massage my scalp with this Head and Shoulders. What?
Actually, I think I still got the oh man, I wish I would have been. Oh, damn it, because I still got that video I've been waiting to play on air with Stone Cold. I showed it to Hero a while ago.
Imagine Kurt Angle, Head and Shoulders, perfect.
Yeah,
like perfect.
Yeah, it works on dandruff. It's true. It's damn true.
It's
oh, it's true. It's damn true.
All right, spinning out of merch talk here. Hey, let's talk about Thea Hale and Blake Monroe. Let's talk about what happened over this week and the frenzy that happened here, and a lot of finger pointing, a lot of blaming here, and I get why people are saying it, but I don't know, bro. So for the listeners here, Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe was a match that happened on NXT. For context here, NXT is pre-taped. That's how they operate.
Well, no, not all the time. No, it was pre-taped for holiday.
It was the holiday. Yeah, it's the holiday. Yeah, my bad. The holiday. So they're pre-taping this match here. Looks like Thea Hill does a diving or aerial move here, knocks the wind out of Blake Monroe. 1, 2, 3. Now, in this clip, you see Blake's hands go up like late. The ref is going. He's counting all the way to 3.
Which is what he's supposed to do.
It's definitely what he's supposed to do. And I saw the clip where people are like saying that like, oh, she says get off me, right? Like there's vocal cues or something happening here. And my take with that is that vocal cues is not a kick out.
Nope.
That you saying get off me. The match got to go. It's going to keep going. So it ends up where Thea Hale wins the belt here. Everybody's shocked. The
Including
crowd
Thea.
is shocked. Mm-hmm. Production is shocked. They play Blake's music first and then have to figure out like, oh, that's not her music. We got to switch this up. Like everybody was fucked up. Let's just say that everybody was fucked up. I think part of me was like, okay, a botch into a title win is crazy. Like I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like a botch into a title win, like you are the new champion, absolutely nuts. But then at the same time, very surprising, very like unpredictable, very like, oh shit, this person is you catapulted somebody into making them a star, right? Like over a botch. That doesn't happen. You can't say the word botch and superstar in the same like sentence. That doesn't really happen like that. So you create something out of a mistake. What did y'all take on that? What happened? How'd y'all brains wrap around it? What y'all take?
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, there was a lot of finger pointing. I think the reason she said "get off me," like again, this is all alleged, but I think the reason she said "get off me" was because like her arm, besides the wind being knocked out, like her arm was jammed up, so she couldn't put it up or whatever. But this. I'm fine with it. Like, there's a part of me that still thinks it was on purpose, because it wouldn't be the first time in just the last 2 years where it looked like something looked like a botch, and it was either purposeful or it was an actual botch, but then they just figured out a way to add it into the story later on. I thought the discourse, like the actual negative discourse about it, that part was just like, it's not that serious, you guys. It's not that deep. Like. She'll just win it back. That just makes her a 2-time. Like it's fine. Yeah, like I don't know. Like people were like, oh, the downfall of Mariah May, like all this other doom and gloom stuff. I thought it was fine. There's a part of me that still thinks this will work, like I said. But yeah, no, I just thought it was funny. Like I mean, and then it's what is even funnier is that apparently Thea Hale did exactly like what Bayley was talking about in an interview the other day, where people they view the match and they just leave immediately. They don't watch any of the other matches, or
that wasn't about her.
No, I'm not saying it was about her, but I'm saying it's like because that interview came out before that match happened, and then that happened, so it like kind of plays into what Bayley was saying, to where it's like a lot of the time.
No, it's the Thea was there because Thea took like photos and everything for like the shoot. They had to, or she had to because we had to retape everything. They're talking more so like other talent, so like Ava to come out and like restart the match or whatever, having those kind of talent there to kind of be there to change shit if needed. That the shit that I was seeing was that Ava wasn't there, therefore you couldn't have your GM come out and rectify the situation, if you will.
What would she have said? Start the match over? You shouldn't have won? Like ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
It wouldn't have made sense. And then also it's honestly it's a catch-22 situation, and I'll pass on to the DT. It's a catch-22 because if they would have did what we've seen like twice and maybe 3 times this year in both companies, where the ref like just fumbles and stops the count, and everyone is even more confused. So that would have been a bunch of jokes online also. So the ref did, like DT said, the ref did exactly what they're supposed to do. And like we'll get a rematch early January. It is what it is.
But then you run the risk of like if they even want to see her have the belt. If Thea comes out and it's like we are so much more gravitated to her, it's like fuck, you gotta run with it.
Yeah, but Mariah can be the backstabbing, conniving heel that she wants to be anyway, and take her out. And NXT parking lot is one of the most dangerous places in the world. in the world. So it don't
That's a
take
fact.
nothing.
That's a fact.
It don't take nothing to start a storyline with that. So, one, like, it's NXT, bro. Like, they can retcon it today if they want it. I don't see the big deal. It's not like it was the NXT Championship. It was a North America. Wait, right? Wasn't it the Women's North American Championship?
Oh, yeah, it was North America.
Yeah,
North American, yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So
That's funny. Because the shit caught the announcer off guard. He said NXT Women's Champion. He didn't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen to the highlight, he was like NXT Women's Champion. I was like, damn, did Mariah have the belt? Like, no, she just had the North American.
So and it's fine. Let her have the belt. They took the pictures. Let her ride the hot streak for a minute. Let her talk her shit. Get her promo game up. Let's see what Mariah does or Blake Monroe does from here. Yeah. What Blake Monroe does from here. And what else was I gonna say? Oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, man, it's not that serious. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's not ballet. All right.
No.
It's not ballet. Okay. Sometimes it happens. You get the wind knocked out of you. Whatever the case, it is what it is. You gotta take the L. And we'll rewrite something later. After the holidays, we'll rewrite a new script.
I like the tweet from Blake afterwards was change your fuck ass header, like, because it was immediately into like the like, and that's where like the lines were like blurred between character and reality. Like, you got me fucked up, bro. Like, it was my moment, my time. I'm still champ, and you over here taking pictures and Seth Rollins sitting around the ring and shit. She running around. Nah, I'd have been tight, nigga. I'd have been so tight.
Well, what she should have did then was jump her ass after that.
Yeah.
If like, let's just say you fucked up, shit happens, right? And you are capable of continuing a physical altercation, hit her in the back of the head, hit her with the belt, say something in the camera, I'm coming back, this is bullshit, stomp her out and leave. Like, then at least, like, okay, if I'm writing or producing, I'm like, all right, cool, like, you saved the spot. Like, it looks like we meant to do this. Like, it looks like we can turn it into a storyline. I think having that kind of presence of mind and doing shit like that will help propel people in the directions that they want to go. But I'm just watching from my gaming chair, so.
Facts. Speaking of watching, or somebody who's going to be watching for a minute here, it looks like Bobby Lashley is out with injury indefinitely. No timetable on the return for Bobby, which makes sense because I was like, we ain't seen them in a while, and I was like, what happened to their story? They were coming off the pay-per-view, and they're supposed to have a story and whatnot, and I was like, where'd Bobby go? And so, makes sense. Bobby's injured. We won't see Bobby for a minute. Shelton was active in the Gauntlet match that happened this week, or Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal, so we'll see what that looks like. And then Ricochet and them also kind of pushed to like a different like tag team that they were going after. So who knows what it looks like? But if Ricochet and them are going after a different tag, I would assume that like that means it's going to be some time, and we'll probably see Sheldon on some kind of like singles run here relatively soon. So shout out to Bobby. Hopefully, we see Bobby pretty soon. Maybe 2-3 months, maybe. Hopefully he's like that. Hopefully it's not nothing long term, like a year or nothing like that. So.
Sheldon will be MJF's first title defense.
That would be dope.
If I'm right.
But then also unbelievable because Sheldon should beat MJF, but
the way MJF was, we'll get to it. But the way MJF was talking, they should have just put the belt on him right then when he left.
Yeah, and then hand him an Xbox controller.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is he? What the hell is he talking about? And we'll get there. Mick Foley, good old Saint Mick here, came out this week and said that he is not re-signing with WWE due to the political natures of them and the endorsement of Trump and this presidency. A lot of people on his neck. Them comments was not really cool for Mick, like, and I get it because you're a WWE legend, you're on a Legends contract, you're one of us, quote unquote, and so making a decision like this to some people is like brash and like, how could you, like, the audacity of you to like think that you can just walk away. But I looked at it like anybody who's willing to stand 10 toes on what they believe in and lose money Yeah, you got my respect, Mick. Like, it's not easy thing. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not like he's active. It's not like he's, in ring. It's not like he's a manager or nothing like that. That's a check that you could be using. And who knows what other benefits could come with that check? Maybe you got health insurance. I don't fucking know. But I said it before on this pod, and I'll say it again. It's like you stand 10 toes on what you want on what you believe in. Like if that's not what you align with, it's not what you align with. So be it. So be it. What was y'all takes on that? What did y'all see? What was the noise for you guys?
Well, I saw a lot of praise and I saw a lot of negativity about it. Like I said in our chat, I support Mick. Pretty much everything you just said. Like if that's your belief, you stand 10-toe down with it. There's a part of me that thinks it's a little weird, and I'm going to try to phrase this correctly so that I don't get canceled or nothing. I just think what's weird to me, and so this came from after Trump's comments on Rob Reiner, which were very disgusting and just absolutely terrible. But my thing is with what Mick's statement was, is like, to me, it just, we've been living in this for 10 years. Like what? Like, and if this was a straw that broke your back, that's absolutely fine. I'm just curious on why this was the particular straw that broke the back, because this is not even the craziest thing Trump has ever said. He's been very sexist, very racist. There's a Central Park 5 stuff. There's a stuff before his first campaign. There's whole January 6th. Like, there's a lot of crazy things. So I'm just curious on why all of a sudden this was the particular last straw. But that's neither necessarily here nor there. So it doesn't necessarily matter. Again, I support his decision. I just don't. Yeah, I don't like the comments. I don't like the praise of it, and I don't like the negativity of it. I think we should just leave it. Like, that's what it is. That's what he wants to do. And and he even said, "I'll be back in 2028." So,
and maybe that's like, it's not a WWE thing. Maybe it's just like it's that guy. Maybe it's a Trump thing. And when you said what particularly was a straw to break the camel's back, I think that's just subjective to everybody, right? It's like what may have been tolerable, 2 days ago may not be tolerable to you today. And who knows what the difference, what the change was in that. That's predominantly your prerogative.
Right.
So I can't necessarily ask a man like, oh, why now? But it's also, I can kind of see where you're coming from, because it's not like this was the first iteration of this. It's been years of him saying this. It's been years of this kind of activity within the wrestling locker rooms, right? Yeah. So why not, shift your feelings and your morals in '99? If that's how you felt. But then again, maybe it's just something in particular with this one. Maybe talking about somebody who's passed is insane, bro.
Yeah,
and being being a promotion that is willingly endorsing that person who is praising or talking bad about somebody who's passed, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's just too much, bro. So, well, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah, no. And my last thing is, the promotion is not aligned with him, though. That's where my confusion is, because he said he mentioned the word colleagues, and besides Trump, the Roman GQ interview, in Logan Paul, and I guess in Undertaker, what colleague? Like, the promotion itself is not necessarily aligned with Trump, but I understand what he's coming from. Like, we see Triple H twerking in the White House twice, but that's one individual. That's just the head creative. That's not the company. But again, I'm not. What do you mean?
Huh? The company is really in there.
The company.
It may not be like all up in your videos, Suge Knight, but they are in there. I don't want to get into that. I'm just gonna say, them niggas is part of that shit, and been a part of it since VK was running it. Because you can't tell me.
That goes to my first point as well.
You can't tell me that as an essential business you're running WWE during the pandemic. They got the approval to do that. That's unheard of. Like the NBA had to stay where they was at, and be in the bubble and whatnot. But wrestling was not a part of that world of like the
So
NBA and shit like that. So
both AEW and WWE stayed in their own respective places.
yeah,
They had a PC. AEW was in the Jaguar Stadium. They both were active.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, the WWE is aligned with Trump, very much so. You have Linda McMahon in the White House as the Secretary of Education or whatever the fuck her job title is.
I didn't want to go that deep, but
you have
She doesn't work with it.
you have she doesn't work with it. She's a face of WWE. Her last name alone makes her. Her last name alone, by association, makes her a face of WWE, whether it was a previous generation or whatever the case. Her son-in-law is still in charge of the creative for the company. Her daughter is still very much involved with the company. That is the thing. When I can't even remember Buddy's name, but whatever Prince, Emperor, Sheik, motherfucker from Saudi was here, and he was putting on all the events with Netflix, etc. He was also with Trump that same week after all those events went down. So that was a thing. My point.
RFK was at John Cena's show.
We don't even got to talk about John Cena. We did very good.
He was
talking nice about.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't invite people, and then you also wouldn't have the statements of we wanted Trump to be there, but he wasn't able to be there. Like we've seen, like you don't send that invite out if you're not rocking with the nigga, bro.
Yeah. All that said, and be that as it may. As far as Mick Foley's post is concerned, you can consider it quasi-admirable. I will say it was very interesting. I checked when he dropped it, and I just checked like 5 minutes ago while Hero was giving his point. But to this point, through our wrestling accounts, since we follow a lot of the wrestlers, the only person who has acknowledged that post exists, that is currently on the roster or front-facing with the company, is Ray Phoenix. So, and then we checked and scrolled the comments too. So, I think if it were something like, I'm knock on wood, God forbid, Rick Foley had passed and he posted, and that account posted the same picture, etc., then we would see a different involvement with that kind of post. Or if it was, let's say Mick Foley wasn't in the Hall of Fame and he was announced to be in the Hall of Fame, we would see a different kind of engagement with that post. Whatever the case. Or if he was saying how much he appreciated and enjoyed this run WWE's been on, etc., and all the wrestlers, etc., we would see front-facing wrestlers interact and agree with that post. So, overall, like I've said it a bunch of times, it is what it is. I'm just here for the entertainment. I want to be entertained. The rest of this shit is trash, and that's where I'm gonna try to keep it to. So,
fair. How do you want to do this? You want to talk about, and I think we can tie Cena into Raw here. So I'll do this. Spinning out of that.
What about the movies?
That was gonna be my next tip.
Oh, okay.
Spinning out of that. Let's go into something a little bit more positive here. Shit. Merry Christmas, people. Goddamn. Top 5 Christmas movies was on our list today to talk about. So, I'm going to pass it off to Hero since he was the most prepared this week.
Oh, well, thank you.
He has his list of 5 to 35. Go ahead and give us your top Christmas movies, H.
Okay. So my top 5, and this is in order, and then so I made a top 10, but the next 5 they're not in order. They were just like ones I'm like I really like this movie, whatever. But my top 5, I'm going Home Alone 2. Were you about to sneeze? You about to ask me a question?
I was about to say something. It's interesting that you can make a top 5 for Christmas movies, but somehow you couldn't make a top 5 for Cena matches last week. You could only just say the 5 you liked.
I mean, I watched more than you did.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Really?
I
You're not.
rewatched
You're
all the
not on the.
ones. I rewatched all the ones from this year.
You're not on the
Hey,
pod saying, "Oh, I didn't
look,
watch this one. I can't talk about it." You didn't say that like twice.
We were around the horn, this bitch.
To two
Christmas movies.
2 of them. Out of the 18 matches he had this year, yes.
Christmas movies. Go.
Home Alone 2. Then Home Alone 1. This one is kind of a twofer. And it's only a twofer because the cartoon version is only 20 minutes. But the third one, I got to go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jim Carrey is absolutely phenomenal in that. And if you want to talk about, you think Not Like Us is a good diss record, re-listen to how the Grinch song and how that dude who's singing the song is dissing the shit out of the Grinch. He is saying so. It's absolutely hilarious. It's one of the greatest diss songs of all time.
All the way through.
Oh man! Well, the edit.
I can't do it.
The live action or the cartoon?
Both. Like something about the Grinch has never like sat with me.
That's crazy.
It's because he's green, isn't he? That's a quote from the movie
I
too.
don't know.
Number 4, I'm going with Batman Returns. It's absolutely a Christmas movie. A dance can be deadly, but a kiss can be deadlier. You know, check it. Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken, Michael Keaton. Danny DeVito, absolutely fantastic. And number 5, this one was hard. I got to go with Friday After Next.
That was on my list too.
Absolutely amazing. My wife was like, "Is that a Christmas movie?" I was like, "The whole movie they fight and the nigga dressed as Santa." Yes, it's a Christmas movie. And then my honorable mentions: Gremlins, 8 Crazy Nights, which is also a Hanukkah movie. Jingle All the Way.
Crazy Nights is good.
8 Crazy Nights, yeah. Jingle All the Way. You got to throw, which has a wrestler in it. Big Show's in there. Then Die Hard, and then Ernest Saves Christmas, because I love me a good Ernest movie.
Okay. All right, DT, what you got?
I have Home Alone 2. I have the original Grinch. I then also have Jim Carrey's Grinch. I have Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I have This Christmas. So
The Chris Brown one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his movie, but.
And then I'm standing on a hill with this one, and I'm fine. I'll take all the arrows for this movie. Red One, starring the bald fraud in Dewey Johnson.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but the people that I have mentioned it, or they mentioned it to me, were like, "Yo, it was a good movie."
It is a Christmas movie. Like,
yeah, no, absolutely.
If you like the spirit of Christmas and what it is supposed to mean, it is a Christmas movie through and through. I will add one other thing, hot take, because this movie was pitched to me as a cult classic, and I had never seen it up until 3 days ago, and it is quite literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And it is Elf. I think Elf is one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my entire life.
Elf?
Yes.
Will Ferrell Elf
E-L-F, Elf.
Is one of the worst movies?
I said
I have to agree. Thank you. My brother loves that movie. And I'm like, what? Over Home Alone? No. I think it's Will Ferrell's worst movie, honestly.
That's crazy. I can understand it because, like, I could understand the aspect of it being like overhyped because everybody's like Christmas movies Elf. So if you don't like it because of the hype, and then when you watch it, you're like, this is not what I was expecting. I completely understand. Worst Will Ferrell movie? I don't know if I can say that.
It is in fact the worst Will Ferrell movie. It is also in fact one of the worst Christmas movies. The movie is an hour and 40 minutes. You have to sit through, for you to get any kind of feeling of Christmas, and any kind of emotional attachment to the movie, you have to sit through damn near 70 minutes of the movie before the actual Christmas part happens. The whole time, it's a weird nigga that his dad has never seen acting like he's an elf because he got dropped off at the wrong spot. Hey, that's not Christmas. That is not Christmas. I'm sorry, it's not. I watched the movie. I said I pushed through the movie. I pushed through the movie to watch it because so many people said, it's one of the greatest Christmas movies ever. It's a great Will Ferrell movie. Anybody whose opinion that aligns with that thought process is inherently incorrect.
I can't. I'm not mad at you.
I love it.
I'm not mad at his opinion. He can be wrong, but I'm not mad at his opinion. That's how he feels.
I could be wrong, but I'm not. Like, that's the point. Is that I'm not. Like, Will Ferrell has used that what's the word? He has used that equation in better movies. He has used that exact equation in better movies. And as a matter of fact, what I will shout him out on is the fact that there are multiple people in that movie that's been in his other movies. So I always give Adam Sandler the same credit. Adam Sandler, he always put his people on. It's like Adam Sandler, LeBron, and then Will Ferrell, Vince Vaughn. Like you'll see like the same six niggas in their movies. So like I'm never gonna hate on that, but that movie as a Christmas movie, no. I'm sorry.
This
trash.
man hates Elf. It's
trash.
Trash. That's how he feels.
Now, what I will say, the last 30 minutes of the movie, that is good movie watching. That is a good movie. But if I have to sit through an hour and 20 minutes to get to 30 minutes, what are we doing? That's like an artist dropping a 15 track album and track 15 is good and everything else is ass. Why am I here? You could have just dropped a single, my nigga, and lived off the single. What are we talking about?
Look, that's how he feels. That's how he feels.
So,
I'm not the one who's gonna be getting hit.
I don't care. Hey, tweet me, blue sky me, Instagram me, whatever. It don't matter. I'm standing 10 toes down on it. If Will Ferrell was standing here, I'd tell him the same thing. You had me sit through an hour and 40-minute movie for only 20 minutes of it to be good, nigga. You lost your mind. Now, Step Brothers, fire. Talladega Nights, fire. Wedding Crashers, fire. I'm with you, but no. Anchorman, Ron Burgundy, fire. But Elf, no, dog. Don't ever. No. There's way too many people.
Because when you watch Elf, you're watching for like the shenanigans and not even like the Christmas like.
No, like, don't tell me it's a Christmas movie and I'm watching for Christmassy things and I don't see nothing about Christmas until the last 20 minutes of an hour and 40-minute movie.
Maybe the Christmas thing was him trying to get his dad to believe in Santa. Maybe that
it wasn't him doing it. It was the son that was trying to get him to believe in Santa. All he wanted was for his dad to know that he was his real son and accept him. How many black stories have we seen like that? And I'm supposed to feel away because Will Ferrell did it? No. I'm sorry.
I love
it. No.
Something is wrong with this man.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the heat here. I'm gonna just swing out. Right. I'm calling timeout. I'm taking the ball. You done.
I can keep
you can
going.
drop 30. You on the bench now.
Can you imagine seeing Avatar with no blue people?
Fuck Avatar. I hate that. Don't mention that movie to me, bro.
Now
don't mention that movie. Niggas are talking about, it's in theaters. I'm like, y'all just want to see blue niggas again? Like, oh, cool. Oh, it's Jumanji with blue paint. Fuck them niggas, bro. Like, I hate that movie.
Hey, that's fine. See how we have
I hate that movie too.
And thought process.
I hate that movie, bro.
I hate Avatar
too. I just saw a screenshot. The little blue nigga had coils, like fucking hair and shit. Like he had a sponge. Like they gave this blue nigga the Afro sponge. Like nigga, no, bro. Fuck this movie.
Now, I will stand up.
But a white man in his Filipino dream, bro. Like fuck that movie.
Avatar was fire. I saw it the other night.
I'd rather watch Pocahontas.
I can't believe you spent money on that.
It's the same thing.
You bashing Elf. Once you go see Avatar.
Hey, but here's the thing.
You seen black people live the Avatar life?
Yeah, and I watched both, so I can make an assessment based on what I've seen.
Niggas got fucking bamboozled because it's 4K. Oh my god, look at it.
That's not why I got bamboozled. That's not why I got bamboozled.
God, I hate that fucking movie, bro.
I agree with you, Jay.
I hate that movie.
You just
The most I've ever been in the middle.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm glad we can agree that like it's just terrible.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree because when they do another billion, it's gonna be.
And that's what makes. And that's the thing. Niggas think it's tight because you did another billion. Oh my god, you made some money.
No,
with
that's
blue
not.
niggas.
That's not.
All you did was take them from being black and turn them blue, put them little dreads on them, and now it's oh my god, look at the culture.
I mean, honestly,
oh
really,
god, so exotic.
They represent Native Americans, if anything.
It's
literally just
ethnic culture. Like the nigga was in a wheelchair. I don't want to go back. Jake Sully, like I can't say that movie, bro. I hate it. I hate it so much, bro. I hate it so much. Spin into my favorite Christmas movies here. I'm gonna get out of here so we can hurry up and talk about the show. Christmas with the Cranks, Santa Claus.
Wait, Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Because that's on mine too, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah. This Christmas.
Wait, real quick. Which one is Christmas with the Cranks? I remember the name.
Jamie Lee Curtis. And I think Tim Allen's in that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Tim Allen? Yeah, it's Tim Allen. Yeah, it's Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is that when they like have the light battle with the
the inflatable
the Christmas light?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Christmas with the Cranks. Santa Claus. This Christmas. Almost Christmas is funny as fuck, and I watch that every year.
Mm-hmm.
And this last one, I'm gonna go. It's a old one. I think it was like The Year Without Santa Claus. My mom and my brothers we used to watch it a lot. It's the Heat Miser and Snow Miser. Like if you've seen the claymation, you know.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So I think that's gonna round out my 5. Honorable mention though is Home Alone 2, which is solid.
It's crazy that is an honorable mention for you because that is highly regarded as one. Like, okay, so just, and I know we're a wrestling podcast, but I don't want to say Christopher Columbus, but I can't. I think that's Chris Columbus. What he did with those 2 movies, Home Alone 1 and 2, is what springboarded him into being like the Christmas director. So much so that he was the one that got pulled to direct Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, and Chamber of Secrets. Because they were around.
I saw that on a Christmas list. I was like, Harry Potter's a Christmas movie?
Yep. And I would have put both of them on there, but then I'd just be exposing myself as a nerd. So I just
never watched it.
You never what? Okay, see.
Not the 10 minutes of shitting on Elf. That doesn't make you a nerd. Because you didn't want to put Harry Potter on there.
If I put Harry Potter on there, Harry Potter would go Home Alone 2, it'd go Harry Potter 1 and 2, and then I'd have to move some other shit around.
I don't see. Okay, I feel like there's not enough Christmas in those movies. Just like the same argument with Elf.
If a motherfucker is going off of the fact that there's snow and it's Christmas time, like they would with Die Hard, then I can put Harry Potter.
Well, if that's the case, I'm throwing Mean Girls in my Christmas movie. There was a Santa dance scene. Cool.
If you want, how you view Christmas is how you view it. As long as you don't align with the views which is Elf, because that is not Christmas until the last 20 minutes. And I'm Gucci. I'm solid.
Can I get like a Best Man holiday? I might throw in those.
That's a little sad. That's too nah. Because he had to watch somebody's wife die from cancer.
Yo, it was a deep movie.
What I will say is if anyone out there is listening and you love, let's say you love Will Ferrell and you love Christmas.
4 Christmases with Vince Vaughn.
I was literally just going to say,
that's a great movie.
The perfect mesh of that is 4 Christmases without a doubt. You still get all the people from the Will Ferrell, Vince Vaughn universe, and then you get all the funny moments, and then you get an actual Christmas, like you get the meaning of Christmas in that movie. So yeah, 4 Christmases is definitely, if you're somebody out there who loves the Will Ferrell humor, you watch 4 Christmases, not Elf. Elf is dog shit.
Take it from me. You want a good Christmas movie? Watch Friday After Next. That's gonna be the one. That's when you're gonna get all the feels in Friday After Next.
I don't know how many people I won't watch in that movie, but
no, go ahead. Go ahead and get. I want everybody who hasn't watched Friday After Next, go ahead and watch it with your family. Go ahead and meet Uncle Damon.
And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and na 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 na. You four hoes need to get off the corner. I know what y'all doing. Y'all selling pussy.
Buddy, this is Holy Moly Donut Shop.
Stay with me. Daddy, how I look? Da, 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 da. Like a damn snitch.
Damn snitch.
Look like you about to tell somebody right goddamn now. Bring your flashlight. You got to shine some damn body.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Hey, mama, what you want, Willie?
This one's Lollipop. I calls her Lollipop.
Lollipop.
He said, if you're tired of that barbecue from up the street, where they give you more sauce than they give you meat, well, bring your big ass down to Bruns Barbecue. I can quote that movie all day.
All day.
Merry
all
Christmas, day. Nickel. It's Pinky Nickel.
Tell your daddy I said.
You need to get that lined up. Shut up, bitch. I know somebody who like
Tupac. Yeah, y'all should go watch that. And come back here and drop your comments. And let us know.
Hey, he said, did you pee on me? Wake up. I like my fish wet and squirmy.
All right. We are wrestling podcast people. We gotta get on the show. We spent an hour shenanigans and talking about how we hate Elf and reminisce on the movies. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Raw kicks off here. Big Gunther in the building. Loudest boos ever. And what actually happened is kind of what I said. Mm-hmm. They wasn't going to bring nobody out because they don't know who the babyface is going to be yet. I think I said last week that, nah, there's nobody yet. So Gunther came out aura farming. Just living in the moment. Like, I sent him home. Like,
tapped out like a little bitch.
Yeah. So much so, and this is what made me kind of upset, is that he gets kicked off the show. Why? Why did he get kicked off? What did he do to get kicked off the show?
I wonder why he
being an asshole.
Mad.
Roman was an asshole for 4 years and never got kicked off the show. Gunther takes out John Cena, and now it's like, oh, you don't went too far. Yeah, the man tapped with a smile. You went too far, and he's like, okay.
Yeah, bro. I rewatched it today. I was like, I will fight it. Like, I do not understand people that say Gunther has no charisma or that he doesn't have any personality. He is one of the funniest motherfuckers on this roster, and he doesn't even try to be. Like, this all this backstage stuff, he's like, okay. He just kept walking,
right.
And then when he drives away from
you proud
AJ,
of yourself?
Yeah, I am. And then when he drives away from AJ, he's like, he does the whole. I'm just fucking with you.
Does the whole hand afterwards, like
just laughs off as he drives away. That shit is, bro. Gunther's hilarious. And then and what do you mean by aura farming? Because he when he first comes out, he goes stands on the table, then he goes to the ring. Then he stands on the corner of the ring. Then he talks. Then he leaves. Then he comes back, stands in the middle rope. Then he stands somewhere else. And then he says the line again. And then he leaves. It's just, I thought it was hilarious.
It was funny, and it's like I just beat John Cena. I made him tap. Oh, it was funny when I tapped out. Well, now I make him tap out. Y'all don't want to laugh no more. Y'all don't want to have no fun. We don't want to kiki together. Let's have kiki. That's all this was for Gunther. Was like, yeah, let's go ahead. Ha ha, it's funny now. And like I said, I don't understand why he got kicked off the show. That makes sense to me. Hey, somebody step up. You don't like what I'm saying? Pop out.
No.
Nobody popped out. So
and he was like, I was already leaving anyway, nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. No. I'm out, yo. I
loved it.
Still, I still don't know who we could bring out for this. Like who?
Yeah. So
who stops this train? Who?
They teased AJ. I saw spoilers for next week's Raw. They teased somebody else. But But yeah, I mean, it might be AJ at some point. Depending on if they lose the titles or not, or maybe they don't even have to lose the tag team titles to do it. But I want y'all to know that AJ might be next because we know he's on that retirement tour too, or he's about to be. And y'all better be ready to get mad. Not y'all too, but the internet. Because if he might choke out the community also, and I'll be here for it.
There's a spot that I want. I want AJ Styles to go for the phenomenal forearm, and Gunther just chop the bust down off of AJ.
Out the air.
I want AJ to fold up and clench his chest and like I'm on the grass for air. But he's probably gonna retire AJ and then retire Brock in Minneapolis.
Retire Ray too. If Dom doesn't do it. And I think Jay said this a couple months ago, but like if they want to make him the new Legend Clear, I'm fine with that. I'd be fine with it. And Jay, you brought it up a couple months ago, I think. Or at least,
that's cool.
Yeah, at least I'll be fine with it.
It makes sense. I'm the greatest wrestler in the business. Greatest male wrestler is Gunther, in my personal opinion. I'm taking them all out. All y'all 45 up. Hey, Brock, come get it. AJ.
Hey, what if they bring in Jericho just for him to get retired by Gunther?
I would love that.
Come on over.
I would love it.
Hey, come on over. You just make the list. You just make the list. Like, come
DT,
on.
go ahead and write that.
It don't matter. Yeah, go ahead and send that over. Yeah, Gunther, he got it. Like, bro, there's nobody can beat this nigga. Like, who? He's the wrestler with no finisher.
No, he has 5 finishers. It's whatever he feel like doing. Whatever.
They gonna ask him like, "Hey, how you gonna beat him again, Gunther? What you gonna do?" He's gonna be like, "Dylon. Like, it don't matter, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up either way.
You can get shot. You could get powerbombed. You could get choked out. It depends on how I woke up today.
Don't matter.
I got a question for you, Jay. I want you to fantasy book him, Gunther, in a cross-promotional match with somebody from AEW.
And it's funny.
You can have blood.
Because the rules still the same. He gonna send Kenny home. It's gonna be a great match. He gonna send Kenny home. Hey, my GOAT match that I want to see, my dream match is Bryan Danielson versus Gunther, and he gonna send Bryan home. It's just the same thing, just more extreme with actual other legend wrestlers. I would love to see those matches though. I don't even care who wins. There's gonna be great fucking matches.
But that's why I said. So this conversation is why I said you can't have him losing to everybody because he's the most believable person in the ring. Like he's the most moves, like from a moveset, attitude, stature, all of that. He's the most believable person. So he can't just lose willy nilly.
Who wins, Brock or not Brock? Who wins, Bobby or Gunther?
Gunther.
I don't know.
I got Gunther because
I don't know.
I think Gunther.
I need a best of 5.
I think Gunther can get out the hurt lock.
I don't know. I think Gunther's.
I think he
I don't know.
Hurt lock. Yeah.
I think he could, but I think Gunther ain't face that level of power.
Bruh, listen. Gunther gonna treat Bobby like a matador. He gonna run up for the spear. He gonna sidestep him and smack him in the back of the head, chop him in the back of the head.
Yeah, kind of sucks that we never got that match.
I want to see that too.
Yeah.
I want to see that too.
Speaking of that, because Gunther was on, he was doing an interview or whatever. I didn't know. I mean, now that I think about it, it makes sense. But yeah, I didn't know he's never faced AJ because they brought up how him and AJ, had that moment behind and on Raw or whatever. I never knew that. I guess it never dawned on me that we have never seen Gunther versus AJ, and I really want to see that at some point for sure.
And it's like when you say that, I was thinking like, at what point would we have? Because like AJ had got injured, Gunther was on his 536-day run, like then he became world champion, and AJ wasn't in those scenes. AJ for a minute there wasn't being seen at all, so it was like there was no time period.
He got hurt, came back, and then immediately got hurt again.
And even before that, there was moments where we just didn't see AJ. So it's like
they were on separate shows too for the longest time.
Like AJ was popping earlier, like 2017, 18, 19. Like Gunther wasn't really popping just yet, so there was never no moment. Now we could be getting that.
I would be absolutely shocked if AJ found a way to put Gunther in a Styles Clash. Because just from a physical standpoint, I think it's going to be impossible.
I think if anybody can do it, it's AJ. He's probably did it against bigger opponents.
It's not necessarily about the size, Paul. It's more about the length. They literally, like, to me, like I'm envisioning it right now. And I think Gunther's limbs, his legs and arms are just too long for AJ to be.
It would have to be like a. It would have to be like a middle rope,
like a super.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like a super. Yeah. Okay. Oh, before we get out of that, in that same Gunther promo, like Truth, like calls him a piece of trash. And I'm like, Truth, you don't get the fuck out of here. Pack your ass up. It's gonna be Truth. It could be Ron. It could be whoever you want.
Billy, what's the little boy name?
Yeah,
Jimmy?
Look, get out of that man way. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
New Day versus Usos.
This didn't go how I wanted it to go, but I'm okay with it.
Nope.
I thought it was a solid match.
I was excited. You can tell that just slightly rusty. Like, as far as like both trying to live up to what they are, and I felt like it just felt a little flat. I get it. The tag team chemistry was still like there, but it just didn't give me the feeling that I wanted. I saw this as like a must watch, and I did watch this match. It was just don't know.
Yeah, it was a Raw match.
No? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't have any. Nothing crazy, so.
Ivy and Maxine. Any takes here? Anything you want to get off the chest here?
They're both improving. I will say that, and I like the look of both of them now. Like now that Ivy's not wearing the braids, and Maxine is a little more, I guess, hard. I don't know how else to badass. I don't know what.
She's not Alpha Academy.
Yeah, but
she's shaking the goofiness.
Yeah, she's shaking the goofiness. I thought it was cool. It wasn't a barn burner or nothing. Meltzer ain't gonna give it a 5, but I thought it was a fun match. It did what it needed to do. Maxine is still learning, but she's improved immensely since when we first started the pod and saw that one match. I think it was against Rhea, and I was like, send her back to the NXT or whatever. Like, she is improved.
Yeah, you was
so
on
much.
Maxine's ass.
That was a really bad match, though. But since then, like, she's improved immensely. So I got to give it to her, and got to give it to Ivy because she's improved too. With the lack of time that they actually get to improve, because they don't get that many TV matches or anything. So kudos to them, and her working with Natty is, the dungeon works, So not everybody did the dungeon.
My take is that Maxine has to figure out a character. In the world that is WWE, characters are everything. Being blonde and athletic is only half the battle here. Like, you have the image, but it's more than having the image. You got to have something that can connect with the audience. And if she doesn't have that, it's just not going to work. That's WWE. You have to have something that gravitates to the masses here. And I just don't know what that is. Like, because you're not the best blonde athletic person on the roster. You got to put Tiffy up there. Like, that role is already taken. So you have to have something that's unique to you. And what is that? I don't know what that character looks like or what that process will be for her.
You want me to tell you what it is?
Go for it.
Her character, as of right now, is she's what's the best way? She's a overachiever. She's the one that like people root for her because she's been bullied. So she needs someone to bully her for people to root for her as a babyface. If you were to just put Maxine against anybody in the ring, people aren't going to inherently want to root for her because there's no reason to. But as long as she has someone like a Becky Lynch that is holding her down or belittling her or giving you that sympathy, then people will continue to root for her.
You're putting her like in what I'm getting from that is like the Sami Zayn tree. Like you need the you're the
Sammy.
Well, let me.
Yeah, no, I can't do that to Sammy.
Let me reiterate. Like you are going to be the fan favorite that people are rooting for. Like but you need to go against that heel.
Yes,
that's just undeniable, and that's what I meant by that. So in the Sami Zayn tree, it's like he does it with Gunther. You know, he had that with Roman. Like you need like that over the top heel to push you into like that next stratosphere.
Yeah, she is not a standalone character. She has to have a bully, a mountain to climb, someone that is holding her back.
And it has to be a credible heel. Like Ivy is great, but Ivy's not the heel for that character.
But she can be if they continue to let the. So what I thought was going to happen, I thought Becky was going to actually interrupt this match. I thought she was going to come down with the mic and essentially like take her online diatribe and make it a promo about the match and break the match up and, you know, have a ref bump, get suspended, whatever. Like I thought there was going to be something extra to the match, which is why I actually watched it as opposed to not watching it. And to me, that would have continued to build Maxine. But I think go ahead.
How many David or Goliath like storylines can you give a character before it's like, okay, nigga, like, cause that can't be the character forever, you know?
Well, so that's the thing is that it like you give her like a soft pitch so that she can live in building a character, comfortable with her promos, feel the weight of the belt, have matches that are on TV, and then through that process, then you can start to develop different aspects of her character. So that's why I was saying, like, at this point, she should be, like, her heel, if it's not Becky, it actually should be Ivy. Because they already gave you the backstory. They were friends. She was rooting for her. Da-da-da-da. She cut the line. So, like, you have that animosity and that comparison between those two to where you can build that out and have that be a regular TV storyline until Maxine is built up appropriately to where she can hold her own.
All right.
Yeah. And to go off a little bit of what DT was saying is that I think part of her character right now is, and I mean, we'll see how it plays out, but I think a part of it is like a false confidence. Like, I don't like, from what we know about her personality, this like, oh, hit me again type shit. Like, I feel like eventually it's going to be like, this isn't really me type of shit. And I feel like with the right heel, that's eventually going like, maybe she loses, and Natty's like, see, this is what I've been talking about. But, like, right now, it feels like a false confidence. Like, she's trying to be this person that I don't think she really is deep down inside. And eventually, I think that's going to play out.
All right. Let's see here. What else we got here? Any thoughts about Nikki interfering in Valkyrie's match here? That looked like that story is not done yet.
Yeah, it's going to lead to a multi. It's going to lead to a triple threat.
I did see that the triple threat. Yeah.
It should end with Raquel having the belt, even if it's for 14 days. Raquel needs to have the belt.
Oh, so we're off back here. We're done with it.
Yeah, right now she doesn't like and it's not her fault. It's that there's no storyline around her except for the fact that they're just now getting into Nikki and her, which is cool. It's okay. It gives Nikki something to do, that we can elicit a response for Nikki, but there's no like, if you listen, listening to the crowd and just from my perspective, I'm not bought in to Vaquer as much as I was if she would have had Naomi to bounce off of, etc., and where that was going. But the reason why I'm saying Raquel needs to have the belt is because there's a bigger story undertow that's right underneath all of this with Liv and what that looks like for Liv's jealousy, etc., and her place back in Judgment Day. And that's what I want to see be carried out as a viewer. I want to see that storyline.
Yeah, I get that for sure. I think that Valkyria has also had like a shit like run per se, because I don't know if I would have necessarily put Nikki against Valkyria, right? And to be honest, I probably would have went after one of my big three. You know, I would have went after like a Becky, a Charlotte, or a Bayley to kind of like let's flesh this out here, because by doing Valkyria or not Valkyria, but by doing Nikki Bella. And then I think previously we had saw maybe a while ago was the Tiffy match. There's nobody that really can play the heel role that we need. It's kind of similar to what you were talking about with Maxine, that you need that heater, that heel that's going to be that undeniable like force. And if you don't, you just have Valkyria just running through whoever she needs to run through. It's not believable that Nikki could get this belt off of Stephanie.
Right.
And if she does get it off of Stephanie, do you want that?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. So to go back to pick it back off of what both of you guys are saying, I think the problem with the Valkyria thing, I think I mentioned it on an episode before, is that she doesn't really have a story to sink her teeth into, and with that story comes the good heel to play off of. And to me, it was kind of a shit situation to where they had to get the belt off of Naomi due to the pregnancy, and they didn't want to put it right back on Io because they had a whole plan with this Rhea Io stuff that is still playing out with them being a tag team. So then they put it on Valkyria, but they put it on Valkyria with no. She's just been having random ass one-off matches. Like there's no story to sink her. Like people love her, they like her. She has a good moveset. She's attractive. Like she gets a reaction, but she's not getting the true big baby face reaction that I think they want her to have. And I feel like a part of that is because it was a little too soon to put the title on her without some good opposing figures to go against, because Becky's busy. There's too many people that are busy, and I think having her lose the title and go and be in the chase, actually be in the chase, how she would have been if Naomi didn't have to relinquish, that's going to build, again, similar to what DT said about Maxine. It's going to make the audience want to care more and be way more invested in her than they already are. And they are invested in her. They pop when she does her moves and all this other stuff, but it's kind of milquetoast. It's just I don't know, we need a little more from her. And I think having her be in the chase and having her go against a Becky, having her go against some of these other top actual heels, that would help. And Nikki would help. Nikki's, we can say whatever we want about her in-ring stuff, but she's good on the mic and she gets reactions. Whether it's Nikki or Raquel, I don't think it's a bad choice either way. But I kind of agree with DT where it's I want to see that storyline play out with Judgment Day.
I think
Raquel has had a really good
a shit situation. I think I was looking at the matches that she's had, and she's had 4 title matches between September and December. Out of those 4, it was the change with Io, and then it was Raquel on Raw, Nikki at Survivor Series, and then Raquel this week here. She hasn't had anything thrown at her. It's not her fault that she's getting fed this this run here.
And then every time we do see
creatively, we need to figure something out.
Yeah, and then every time we do see her, when it's not in one of those matches, it's just her coming out and then cutting a promo, and half of it is in Spanish, and it's not translating.
And that's not her strong suit.
Yeah, and eventually
her matches is what translates.
Yeah, exactly, and eventually it can be, but it's okay, you don't have a story for her, but we have to have her on TV, so we'll just have her come out and thank everybody or some shit.
Something.
And it's no, I don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. It's just, this title run is doing us. It's very similar to Julia, where this title run is kind of doing a disservice. She needs the right opponent and the right story.
Does the Judgment Day story of Raquel and Liv need to have the belt?
Yes.
Why?
Because this is how you can break Judgment Day up. We've been talking about breaking Judgment Day up for the last 3 or 4 years. And when Raw gets stale and or people are hurt or they don't know what to do with storylines that involve other people, they put a majority of the titles on Judgment Day. And so they'll sit with the titles for a while because they know that at any point in time they can break glass in case of emergency and break off storylines. So we've seen multiple threads where you've had Finn have beef with Dom because Dom is getting too big for his britches. You had JD feeling like he couldn't trust Dom because of issues with Finn. Then you had Roxy with Liv and Roxy with Raquel, and then now that Liv is back and in the picture, there's a chance where if you wanted to flip somebody like Finn backface, have him active, have him back in the chase, you can do that. If you want to push Dom even further, you have the opportunity to do that. If you want to flip Liv into a face, which I thought was going to happen at Survivor Series when she came out and slapped Dom, the pop that she had when she came out and when she slapped Dom was very telling. So there's a break glass in case of emergency situation with Judgment Day, where there's a full thread of things that you can tell, but we're getting so far away from the times where they dropped all those breadcrumbs that the only prevalent story right now is the fact that Liv is back, Raquel's been killing and leading the tag team, and Roxy's been pulling her weight, and there's a sense of jealousy like, damn, all four of these people did all this shit without me. I need to get my shit back and be right because I'm the one who pushed Rhea out. I'm the one who helped push Damian out, and I took over with Dom, etc. So
yeah, and it was kind of interesting. I was going over like the previous title holders of the belt and just look at the matches, and a lot of them didn't have a lot of like title matches. So EO had the belt for 132 days, only had 4 title matches. Mm-hmm. Rhea before that, I believe, had 7. And then Liv before that had the most, which was like 11, but she also had the belt for 226 days. So like we're damn near almost in the 230 days and had only 7 title matches. Like something has to change here because Liv is able to get over because she's Liv. Rhea is able to get over because she's Rhea. So when you take these belts and you put them on people that we are trying to elevate, they need the storylines behind that. Mm-hmm. The characters are not there yet, so we need to have the storyline and the matches behind it. Otherwise, you get this where it's like, Steph's nice, but it's like, let's go ahead. Let's give this Judgment Day. Why? Because the characters are over there in Judgment Day. You know, so it's like, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Like, and it's all depends on the booking that they give you.
And if I'm not mistaken, JD just got re-hurt too. So I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't put the breakup on ice. It might, because it's like every single time that there's been a break, it's because someone is injured. For JD got injured, Liv got injured. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't further pause the story. But to answer your question, I agree with DT. Where I think the title should definitely be involved, because every time, again to what DT said, like every time like someone got kicked out, which was Priest and Rhea, it involved title implications or something like that, to where it's like like it had to do with a title or something like that. And I think you kind of want to keep that going. Otherwise, it's like, otherwise the story's going to be, we're kicking you out just because you came back and you're making faces on the camera type of thing. Like we need, I don't need more.
I don't think the breakup I don't think JD's absence should put the breakup on ice, because you can literally have them break up and Dom be with Liv, and Liv now has Raquel has the belt for a little bit. Liv and Roxy are tag team champions, but Liv really wants the belt. That causes friction between them two. They go for a match. Raquel ends up dropping the belt to Liv. Liv and Dom break off, and then Finn is like, "What the fuck?" And then the whole time the friction between Dom and Finn is, who is JD gonna align with when he comes back? And so now you can break off into 6 different entities. You can have Liv and Dom and potentially JD. You can have Finn be back solo. You can then have Roxy and Raquel as a tag team. Or you can have JD go with Finn and continue to do tag team shit that way. So I don't think his absence should put any breakup on ice. I think it could actually be an actual additive to storyline for them.
All right, spinning out of that, we're gonna get to Well, I ain't got no thoughts on Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio. Like I mentioned pre-pod, right to about 75% of the match here. I'm not watching that. Sorry. And I'm glad I stopped here because I guess we should backtrack here because I believe there was a promo earlier where the masked man was mentioned between Paul Heyman and Pierce, and Paul Heyman was like, "Who is this masked man? Who are you? Like, do you know him? Let him know. I'm cool with him because he aligns with our interests, but I don't know who the hell he is." So it's either giving the idea that Heyman really doesn't know who the masked man is, or somebody's moving without his knowledge. And from this match, it made me think that maybe it wasn't a Heyman move. Maybe it was somebody else's idea to bring in this masked man.
I have two candidates.
I don't know how we. Yeah, I can see that. And we'll get there. Division comes out and stops the match, right? Braun comes out, Breaker comes out, Punk actually comes out to save them, or save Ray, hits him with the chair, gets them out of there. And then we see Heyman slip the brass knuckles over to Ray. I can't remember from here what happened here.
To Logan?
Well, I know, my bad. I said Bray. My bad. Fuck. Heyman gives the brass knuckles to Logan. We go for the 619, but Logan gets the brass knuckles on. I think that's how it played out. I'm trying to get the play-by-play. I think that's exactly how it played out here. Oh no, Rey Mysterio intercepts the brass knuckles and then gets stomped out by the masked man. And the masked man then runs to the crowd. And then he takes off his mask, and it's
exactly who
what's that
everyone
boy's
thought
name?
it was.
Justin Timberlake.
Austin Theory. Mm-hmm.
And so, how do we feel? We've known that it was Theory. The rumors have told us for weeks that it was Theory. How do we think about the reveal, the look, the fact that the camera was zoomed out and was staying on him, standing on the steps? I was like, are we going to do something here? What's the thought process here?
I think there was there was a certain reaction that they wanted that they didn't get. And they held the camera so people could be like, oh, but
oh my god,
it was like, oh, all right. And that's the last time we seen Theory was he was with Grayson Waller before Grayson Waller went to become Big G instead of Big E for the New Day. So at this point, people are just waiting to see what the next step is. The reveal wasn't what they hoped it would be. I'm fine with it at the moment, but I did specifically say if it is Austin Theory, this shit is looking real Don Callis-y. So because now you have this collection of, yes, roll your eyes. You have this collection of people, and we need to figure out what is now going to happen. So, I'm sure Hero has a theory on it being Logan who brought him in, which I would be okay with, but we'll see.
I think, and I'll pass off to H here, but I think the disconnect is just the story element of Theory. Mm-hmm. WWE is all about the story. If there's a story connected to people, oh my god, Theory's he's here, oh my god. But because we haven't seen him, WWE rarely does reveals that aren't attached to anything. Mm-hmm. You know, anytime a reveal happened, the fucking Seth and the crutch, right? Oh my god, he's not injured. Because we're tied to that. We're connected to that, right? That reveal was everything.
Crazy moment.
So when you do stuff like this and there is no connection to it, people aren't able to emotionally have a reaction. Mm-hmm. I ain't seen Theory in 18 months. Who the hell is this nigga?
Yeah.
Off to you, H. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. So the reveal was whatever because we all kind of knew who it was. My two candidates is that it could be Logan Paul, and my second pick is that it's Seth Rollins. And that he's using Austin Theory as a secret agent type, which is why he's using his moves. That's my galaxy brain right there. I think eventually this is going to play out to where Braun gets kicked out, and gets replaced with Brock Lesnar. And I think that's
Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I think he's going to get kicked out. And the reason I think he's going to get kicked out is because he's not listening to a single thing Paul Heyman says. But meanwhile, you see Logan Paul, he's gassing Heyman up every chance he gets. And then, Bronson Reed, he's just chilling. So I think eventually this might lead to Braun Breaker eventually getting kicked out. But anyway, to say all to say, the real is whatever. And I agree with what you're saying, Jay, is that, like, there's nothing like to really sink our teeth to because this seems kind of random. Even though we all knew it was happening, it still seems really random. We don't know how these dots are connecting yet. And fortunately, it's going to have to be one of the let it play out moments and see how they find a way to connect these dots. Because right now, it's not connecting fully. It's just another young guy that's joining Heyman's stable. But Heyman doesn't even seem to know about it. So there is that part to where it's like, who is sitting him? Could it have been Logan, like, doing his own thing on some Dom stuff? Yeah. Could it be a sleeper agent type stuff? I think that's a possibility as well.
I got two questions.
Go ahead.
I got two questions. One, what makes you believe or gives you that inkling that it's Seth that sent Austin? And then two, how soon does this Braun getting kicked out happen? Because I feel like that would be too soon to turn him face after you just turned him heel, and he hasn't even had the belt or executed on any of the things he said yet. Although he's gonna get the belt on January 5th.
So the answer to the first one, I think, because Austin Theory and Seth were a tag for a little bit. So if Seth is like, "Yo, why don't you do this thing for me?" So there's a way to tie Austin Theory to Seth, because during the time where he was the Monday Night Messiah and he had Buddy Matthews and he had Austin Theory with him, or Buddy Murphy at the time, or was it Matthews? I think it was Buddy Matthews. So there's that connection to where Austin Theory and Seth were a team at some point. So that could be that dot or that connection. For the second part, I would say probably before Mania, between that, like maybe after the Rumble. I don't think he's going to beat Punk.
You don't?
And I think that's what it could be. Okay. It could be, but then again, it's like he's really cool. People don't want to boo him. He should be. Besides him being in this faction, other besides the faction, I think he should be a face because no one wants to boo this man. His moveset is too goddamn cool.
That's the reason I don't think they're gonna do it. He is too cool. You take Braun Breaker out of this group, I don't give a fuck about the Vision.
Yep, 100%.
You have to keep him there. Like, he is the most interesting part of the group. If you take him out for Brock, Brock's not there full time. So that means I got to look at Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. Nah, son. Nah. The cool factor is Braun Breaker. You can't remove him just yet. Something has to give here.
What's in it for Austin Theory? That was going to be my next question. Why would I do Seth Rollins any favors? What's in it for me? Because say I am a double agent and you come back and you get to go stomp pedigree crazy. I'm still number 2.
Right.
So what do I get from this? Where at least if Logan Paul is telling me some shit that, hey, we taking over the company, you know what I'm saying? We're going to all have belts. Like, I could believe that.
Honestly, tag team partner forever?
Yeah. Seth is not a tag team nigga. What are you doing? You see these fits I be throwing, bitch? Move. And you're not going to be my manager because you can't talk better than me. So
it's like there's nothing to gain.
Yeah. So that would be the only question.
I feel like he has a bigger carrot to dangle in front of him than Logan Paul does, though. Because Seth is a multi-time champion. Like it fits the Vision narrative of you being the future. You beat John Cena before. You're a former 2-time United States champion. Austin Theory beat Seth before. And clearly, if you look at the Vision, he had a Bronson Reed who, they had the feud. I can't give you the answer right now, but I feel like a better writer could figure out a way to make it make sense.
And I have a question. speaking of better writers, would this reveal have been more at Survivor Series?
I think the cage gets in the way for the fans in the arena. So unless he fully like stripped off, and like had his shorts or whatever, the AT shorts, which they're clearly trying to get away from that.
Off.
Yeah. Like I think that's probably why they didn't do it, because they wanted it to be clear, unmistaken, without a doubt. You see exactly who this person is.
Yeah, I think just having us wait 2 weeks for it and his theory and it's like not a connection. It was like, damn, I kind of feel bad for him, because now it's like you got to come out and have some undeniable, like, either like heat in as far as movesets or heat as far as like promo or something in that first match that you have, because otherwise it's like, okay, like you just added this nigga. Like, we have to figure out why we care about theory. That's hard to do and just appear like. Yeah. I have to get that across in wrestling. That's hard to fucking do, bro. That's not easy.
I think he needs to have. I think he needs to have a new moveset. He needs to have a more vicious finisher, something that's quick that can pop. And then the other thing I would say, just to follow up on the Logan Paul bringing him in, I don't know if you guys are like, it was a hip-hop interview a long time ago, but Lil Wayne was trying to recruit some rapper, and I can't remember who it was, and this was when Young Money was hot, and he was like, yeah, man, come to Young Money, man, we got money, we just doing whatever, we don't even care, like, if you want to have this, you want to have that, you can have that. Like, I feel like that would be Logan Paul's pull for Austin Theory. Like, the vision where dreams come true. Like, we some young rich.
Do you have him talk?
Huh?
Do you have him talk?
Do you have Austin talk?
Yeah.
At some point, he needs to cut a fiery promo. But to go to what you were also saying, if anyone's going to make us be able to care about Austin Theory, I think Paul Heyman is that person. I think Paul Heyman can get us to care about Austin Theory, because there's a part of me that also feels a little bad. Like, I don't want to say this is. I don't want to go as far as say this is his last shot, but this, I mean, there's only so many.
Nigga.
Yeah, there's only so many other things they can do with you at this point, and like, it. Yeah, so I think like pairing him with the Vision, or he's not actually a member yet, but he will be. I'm assuming. But yeah, pairing him with Heyman, I think is you have to do, like, yeah. I don't want to say it's the last shot, but it could be the Hail Mary. If we can't get you over with Heyman next to you cutting promos and shit, then we might have to go to TNA or AEW.
That's why I wouldn't have him talk. I wouldn't have him talk. It's like, you have Heyman to be the mouthpiece and you just a silent killer to kill people. Cool.
Because, like, yeah, if he does do a promo and nobody reacts, nobody says anything,
bro, it's done.
The most memorable Austin Theory moment for me is the fact that he let John Cena cut a promo on him and say nobody cares because you don't even know who you are. Yeah. When somebody says Austin Theory, that is the thing that I remember the most.
That's fucked up. When he was born.
My first one is Roman. Daddy's not here anymore. That's the first one that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, absolutely.
Your dad's not here anymore, bro. You don't want to cast it in.
You better.
Oh, shit. We completely skipped over something here. And we'll just wrap this up real quickly and get on to AEW because we're a little bit over time. But I did want to shout out Punk's promo that he sent back at Braun, which is like, fuck. You asked for 2011. I don't think you really understand what you getting with 2011, and that nigga Punk know how to talk.
That's why he cannot. They can't have you can't be in the ring at the same time.
No,
you can't do it. You're like, that's something you not. No, like, if
that nigga said even Steiner math is that GTS equals 1, 2, 3, and I was like, God,
yeah.
Hey, buddy, let him live. Hey, like the only Punk he's lethal, bro.
Yeah. The only thing you can have Braun do if they were to do a face-off is have Punk talk first, and then Braun just get frustrated and spear the shit out of him and beat him up. Like, you can't,
it has to be physicality.
Yeah, you can't put Braun in that water because he's gonna drown.
Or do a
Like,
pipe
it
bomb
has to be
ish type.
physicality.
Well,
Punk.
I don't want to say pipe bomb, but like spear him through a table and then talk your shit, so you don't get no rebuttal.
Well, we just saw that
he
with
can't
Cena.
talk back. Yeah,
We just saw that with Cena.
Yeah.
So
Then redo it. Do it through a barricade. Then. I don't know. All I'm saying is you don't want a rebuttal. So
no.
yeah. Don't
No.
he can't talk back.
No.
Don't let this man talk back.
You don't want him to respond. So yeah, let Punk go first, hurt him, and then do a little barking, just a little bit, you know.
Because shit, now that I think about it, Braun, I don't know if you remember Hero, but Braun got I don't want to say out promoed, but he let Jay outperform him in a promo when he was here in Portland when they were here. And he said, "Your title reign will be short and sweet like your NFL career." And literally the whole crowd was like, "What?" So yeah, like, I'll find the clip and send it to you, Jay. But so that like, you let Jay, who's somebody who's notoriously like forgets his lines or loses his spots in promos, or he got to make up for him with "hey, hey, 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 hey," so he can try to think while he's talking. So it could be rough.
God, Jay's awful, bro. When you actually look and watch him and how he be either he don't know the line, he's trying to remember the line.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of like hands on face, like it's like, hey, figure this shit out, nigga.
Yeah. Or he just hand clap. Hey, Oos, I'm gonna get you. You start pointing with 4 fingers, and now I gotta get you because I forgot my lines. Like sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. Let's talk about Dynamite this week. Kicks off a Continental Classic bouts here with Mox versus Roderick Strong. And before I get into this, I just want to give the rankings here of the current status of the Continental Classic, because there has been a lot of matches between Dynamite and Collision. Right now, with the score of 6 in the Gold League, is 4-way tie between Speedball, Pac, Fletcher, Kevin Knight, and Okada. Jack Perry is the last here with 3, because he also inherited Darby's points. Blue League leads with Claudio and Konosuke at 7, Mox with 6, Cassidy with 6, Dorada with 3, and Roderick Strong with 0. Right now, we're getting to like the final 2 matches. It's going to determine who is going to fight Okada, or if Okada even makes it into the next round of Continental Classic. I believe the semis are going to be at World's End. I can't remember if the semis and the finals are at World's End, but something Continental Classic worthy will happen at World's End.
If I'm mistaken, it's
so
both. If I'm not mistaken.
That's what I thought I read too, but I wasn't sure. Anywho, Mox ends up picking up this win here. Moves on to getting that 6 points, and so now he's in that 4-way tie. We'll see what happens here. I thought Death Rider's going to pack him out. It seems like he's catching some I don't know, like a breath of fresh air. They're not about to pack him out yet. Callis family versus the Elite. This is the first appearance of the Elite in years. So Kenny, Matt, Nick versus Hechishiro, Okada, and Konosuke. I thought the match was dope. I thought it was really fun to like watch. Brought back the old school AEW feels of seeing the Elite wrestle. That used to happen a lot. And also this was a money match. This was the $1 million. So hopefully this means that they're going to get their pyro and the Wayward Son entrance, which is what people have been asking for. So we'll see what that looks like here. Not too much to take out of this besides the Elite winning and Okada and Konosuke still not seeing eye to eye, which is nothing.
Yeah.
I think what the talking point here of the show is this AEW Men's World Championship promo.
Goddamn right.
Initially, Hangman Page, Swerve, Samoa Joe. It was a triple threat here. Looks like that triple threat turned into a 4-way match because MJF cashing that contract. I remember I talked about this a while ago too, that like he had this contract. I thought this was gone. I thought he flushed it out. But I remember in that Hangman match he had against Briscoe, Hangman had a heart for Briscoe and gave him the title match without him using his contract. which also didn't make any sense back then. I think we said that too. Like, why did Hangman care about Briscoe dying? Anywho, fast forward to today. He signs the contract. He's now part of this 4-way, and he come out cooking.
The price, as soon as it went black and his music dropped, the price went up. The price of the brick went up. I'll say this and I get out of here real quick. It showed to me. I know Hero feels a way about MJF on the mic sometimes, but to me, it showed a vast gap in between who can really talk in that company and who can't. It was so glaring that I really felt like he should have just left with the belt after that promo. And if he loses, or if he doesn't win the belt, you will be doing that moment a disservice. If you are someone who cares about connectivity and moments. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I am glad that he's back. This one, he hit some of the cringe spots, like, bringing up or comparing Swerve to Diddy, which, I mean, I don't like Swerve, but even that's a little far from me. I would have just called him a piece of trash. But, yeah, no, I'm okay with it. Like, I agree with DT. I feel like MJF should win. Otherwise, you make him look stupid by adding your... Because I never understood, like, kayfabe-wise, why a wrestler would want to be in a multi-person match. It just gives you a bigger chance to lose. But theoretically, it could also give you a big chance to win.
He did address it in the promo, too.
Yeah, but look, MJF should win. I think that's the move. Because if he loses, he looks dumb. And then also, and I feel like he is going to win based off of what we see later on with this Dynamite Diamond Ring thing. Because for the longest time, that was just stick. And he wasn't even in that match. So it looks like they're going to give that gimmick to somebody else. So he has to have something up his sleeve. His last promo, before he left, when he lost his last match, he said he's going to come back more vicious or whatever the hell he's going to, so I'm assuming he is thinking a couple steps ahead and he's going to have some backup or something. I don't know who could it possibly be. I mean, unless Wardlow is healthy again, but also then you have to be like, why are they pairing up together? I don't know. They'll figure that out. But I'm hoping that he has a plan. Otherwise, to me, even though he did address it, like you said, it's still it would just make you look dumb as hell if he does not win this match.
It's the number game. And it's hard for me to MJF should win when you got Joe has 3 niggas, bro. Like it's like that with any group in wrestling. Once you got allies, it's a 4-way. There's no DQ. He's probably gonna walk out champion.
I would, if I'm booking this match, which I'm not, I would have him pull the Roman from 2020. Let all the motherfuckers in the ring fight. The ops gonna get involved. Let Swerve and Hangman team up against the ops. Get rid of the ops. They beating up Samoa Joe. And there's gonna be 50 false finishes. On the 49th false finish is when that music would hit, and I would saunter down, get my shit off. 1, 2, 3. I'm leaving with the belt. I wouldn't even really wrestle you niggas like that because I'm better than you and you know it. Like if you're gonna do it, I would fucking do that. Like I don't need to come out here and wrestle you, Marks. I'm better than you.
I love that idea.
It would be an MJF move for sure. I particularly like this promotion or this promo from MJF just because he chopped down everybody. Like he went at everybody. To where, like, yes, he did have, like, the Diddy quote here, but there was also, like, oh, you came over here and knocked on my door.
Yep.
I let you in. You said it's your house. No, it's my house. Like.
The double entendre, you was over there twerking for top dollar?
For top dollar is crazy, bro. Crazy to say. Mm-hmm. And, like, it's almost like you feel everything that he's saying. Like, he's saying it's disrespectful, but it's also kind of true. Like, you wasn't the shit. I'm homegrown. This is my shit. These people love me. You come over here and get your little title run for 130 days. Okay, whoop-de-doo, had mine for 300 something. Like, he's getting his shit off. Like, I love this promo. Like, and it wasn't as cringe as it was like it normally could be. There was no like yelling. There was no crazy rage bait. Like, he was going strictly facts. Like, I'm coming after you, Hangman, because you said I was a coward. Right now, I'm doing it in front of your face. So if I beat you, nothing you can say or your fans can say. Right? I'm coming after Joe. You got another big bad villain promo you want to tell me? Yeah, you beat me, but I'm gonna get you too. Like, he was, scorched earth, bro, without having to be the old MJF. Like,
it also proves that he needs to be on the show. Like, I want you to make your money, young man. I want you to do the movies, but bro, like, this show needs you, dog. Because like DT said, like,
his shit.
There's a gap, like, when it, like, Joe can talk, like, but after Joe and MJF, he can talk, but after Joe and MJF, like, there's not a lot of really good like talkers there that are
Tony
like
Storm. That's it.
And I'm over her stuff. Like, it's like, anyway, so it's like, this show, like, besides the fact that they were out of the States, so the crowd, obviously they had a lot more people there. So it looked good. Like, everyone was reacting. We know how Europe is. They sing everybody's name and whatnot. So this felt like, even though this show, I would say, like, not really much happened, it felt like a really live show. It felt like a lively show that we don't get to see on a weekly Dynamite based off of whatever. So, but yeah, we need MJF back. He needs to stay for a while. Like, you gotta put these movies on pause, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shit, get paid, but you are right. He's definitely needed. There was a point in the promo that he talks about Joe that I wanted to mention, too. It was that I think he had started off like he wasn't afraid of Joe. And he says, unfortunately, these people decide who goes down as an all-time great. And he needs to go down as an all-time great. And Joe used to speed bump in that way. Like, Joe, you already going to go down as a great. But they decide what legendary is. Like, the promo was good, bro. Like, it was solid.
Can that lead to Samoa's, and not that he's John Cena or nothing, but can that lead to Samoa Joe's last match being against MJF and MJF putting him out?
Bro, knowing them, they're
Samoa
going to give
Joe's
it to
already
Hook.
talked about. That's fucked up.
But Price, he's on point. It might happen.
But Samoa Joe's already talked about retiring this year too. Like, there's like, the old guard is like, all right, bro, we done enough,
bro,
which is cool. Like, I
sad,
respect it,
man.
I
respect it, but it's sad. Like, bro, we might lose LeBron this year too. We might we're losing a lot of people in all the sports. Sad.
I was thinking, just tell me what y'all think about this, okay? As to how this happens in the match. Everybody comes out. The three there in the ring. The ops are ringside, and people are waiting for the music to drop. No music drops. Tony comes out with the microphone and is dead ass like, we can't find MJF. We don't know where he's at. So just start the match. He's not here. He signed a contract. He wasted his opportunity. Start the match. And then, like I said, like halfway through the match or towards the end of the match, the camera cuts. You see him pull up to the arena or whatever. Now, if it's me, I would have him beat whoever it is in a suit and dip out with loafers, and that be that. But I could understand how maybe, Jay, you might not like that. You might want to see him actually like get his shit off because we ain't seen him in a minute. But just in terms of like that execution, how would you feel about that opposed to him just never coming out? And then they just start the match arbitrarily. Like provide some sort of...
I think they've done that. I was thinking about, like, they did that recently with somebody. I think it was...
Okada. It was like 2 weeks.
Blood and Guts. Oh, yeah. So Okada did it.
Okay.
Okada did it. And that was at the pay-per-view where he left Konosuke out there by himself. It was Konosuke and, like, Hechicero. But also, I was thinking about at Blood and Guts where they attacked Briscoe, and Briscoe wasn't in the match, and he came out later. So, like, they've already done that stick, like, within the past 6 weeks here.
Okay.
I still like the Roman.
I just don't want to see it
idea,
for a third time.
Yeah, that's what.
Like
how do you?
I don't.
Sorry,
I like the idea.
My thought was just providing an explanation to the fans as to why he has not come out. So that's why I went with something like low base like that. But if you're saying like just a flat out him not coming out just works, then I'm with that because I think that.
I think that works better. Yeah. Or like he comes out and he's just sitting at the top of the ramp kind of thing. Like something like that will work better in my personal opinion.
It's real quick because I'm gonna forget. The start of the show confused the hell out of me because when I turned it on, they was like, I was so confused. I was like, I just turned this on. All I did was like look down for a second.
I didn't miss nothing.
I didn't like. I rewinded it because I was like, did I really miss something? But yeah, I just had to get that off because it's like, I like that they keep trying new stuff, but that confused the fuck out of me. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I thought
when you were away, I said that. Yeah, when you were away, I said that. Yeah.
Speeding through here, Athena, Marina, Bane, and Mercedes gets the win over Willow, Babes of Wrath, and Mina and Tony. Looks like we get Athena and Mercedes versus Babes of Wrath at World's End. Spinning out of that, Kyle Fletcher versus Pac, which was a dope fucking match. Pac beats Kyle Fletcher. And the Dynamite Battle Royal, which I felt like was very misplaced on the show. Should have probably happened in the middle or maybe the beginning of the show. Because it was just a weird main event. Bandito and Ricochet are the two that advance here. And this kind of lets you know also like where they could be going. So the winner of this has a title opportunity. That's what this Dynamite Diamond Ring is that you get a shot at the champion. So it's between Bandito and Ricochet. Ricochet already has a goddamn belt, is already on tour with the belt. I don't think it will be him. So going off that kind of logic, Bandito will be the babyface that has the ring and probably be ROH champion versus world champion. So at this point, we're looking at babyface versus heel. Do I want to see Bandito versus Swerve? Not really. Do I want to see Bandito versus Hangman? Not really. It would make the most sense against somebody like an MJF or like a Samoa Joe. That's kind of where my brain's going with that. So I don't know, but we'll see next week when they go one-on-one.
That makes the most sense. So I brought up the Diamond Ring earlier a little bit ago, and because the way I was looking at it is like, because I forgot that it leads to a title opportunity. Because the way I was looking at it is like maybe Ricochet starts using the Diamond Ring the way MJF was using it, just because it's like sort of like how the Money in the Bank kind of similar to like how the Money in the Bank fits better with a heel. Like you could argue maybe the ring fits better with a heel. So that's kind of where I thought they would be going. But now that you brought up that, it's for a title opportunity. I think Bandito versus MJF would be cool. I mean, I think the promos will be questionable, but I think that'd be cool. Or Bandito versus Joe.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, because if it's anything like what he was
I think Bandito versus Joe makes the most sense.
I'd be fine with it. But I don't think MJF should lose him cashing in. So I'm going to say it's going to be Bandito versus MJF.
But I know the story between Hangman and MJF. That's always been the story that they've been telling was MJF and Hangman since the beginning of this year. I just don't know, like, MJF winning puts that story back in the title picture, and I don't know if that's what they want to do. Because then eventually it's Ospreay. Like, we all know, like, that's the next play here.
I think they still have some stuff to flesh out between him and Swerve. Like, I was honestly shocked that they were going to do this 3-way until eventually 4-way, just because we only seen them team, it was like 2 matches, and they kind of like stared at each other angrily and stuff, but it seems like they are due for a small tag team run or something. Like, I think if they do go the MJF route, they can pause the MJF and Hangman stuff, or they can run it back real quick just for a one-off pay-per-view or whatever. But like they still do have Hangman and Swerve stuff that they could flesh out, and of them actually becoming friends instead of just like uneasy allies or some crap, if they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw like conclusions where this story is gonna go, but I just can't put threads between Hangman and MJF. I don't know what Swerve's part is in this, besides like the connection that he beat Joe. Swerve and MJF don't have anything, so it's just it's hard for me to put together right now. We won't really know until whoever wins this title match. Yeah, we'll see where this goes, and that's kind of all I really got for like AEW. We did see, I watched Collision today because I had some free time, and Mercedes lost the British belts to Windsor. That happened on Collision. And then, what else did I see that happen? Oh, what's my guy's name? Jet Speed, not Kevin Knight, beat Okada. And that was fucking solid too. So Okada got his loss. So it's there's a lot going on here. That's all I can really pull from the Collision side of it, at least what I can remember here. I also watched SmackDown. I had a lot of fun today.
Damn, you picked that SmackDown to watch?
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, this was not the one. And let me explain something.
Wow.
So I picked up. I was like, damn, I had some time. I'm watching SmackDown. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, I'm just gonna shut this off, because what got me is because I saw the spoiler of Mello, and I was like, maybe this is SmackDown. I'm trying to watch that match, right? I seen it. I want to watch it. Nope, that was taped for next week.
Yep.
So what I got today was a tag team match between them and DIY. Okay, cool, whatever. There was something else that happened in this SmackDown.
Cody's promo.
Oh, the Cody's promo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the QB1 promo was fire.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was hard. The I don't work for you, I work for them.
Yeah.
I took out John Cena. I stopped the Chief. I'm QB1. Oh, okay, Cody.
Does that sound very face-like to you?
It does not.
Especially
until he said I do it for them, and it was the fans.
No. Was the very last thing he said before he left the ring.
You work for me.
Okay.
Nigga.
I'm the law.
Whoa.
I'm the law. With this belt, I'm the law.
Yeah, and you
so
work
I'm like,
for
oh,
me.
shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like the little flairness to it. It's
like,
a little
okay,
less.
Cody?
It's a little less humble, because he's such a I gotta kiss the babies. Like he has a little spice to him. I wouldn't say it was like heel, but it wasn't super Captain America Cody either. Like it had a little more spice to it.
Oh, also I think the show kicked off like the Priest promo, which I was like, damn, this promo is ass, until he took 2 knees to the chest to a table, and I was like, I fuck with this shit. I like that.
Yeah, they're working really hard to make sure Zelina isn't Scarlet. And it's still
what you mean by that?
It's still ass. She's getting a mic. She's talking. She did get a response. They booed for like a half a second, and then it was crickets.
Yeah, and I was like, and even then, like, because I was watching the promo and Priest is out there talking about like, it's sad that we lost Cena because they're doing the recap and whatnot. I was like, why is he doing this? Like, I don't have enough like background knowledge on SmackDown to say what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. So I miss Priest as champion. I miss like when he was in that main picture.
Oh, you mean when he was with the Judgment Day?
No,
I mean even after,
because when he cashed in, he wasn't in the Judgment Day.
What do you mean when he was with the Judgment Day?
He was still in the Judgment Day because they all came out and hugged him.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how long ago it was. He wasn't. The moment he was done with the Judgment Day is when him and Finn had that. I forgot where that match was at. I don't know if that was a regular Raw or whatever. But they had that match, and the motherfuckers went through a table off the arena and on a stretcher and like he was. That's when he was done.
Is that when he like rolled Finn down the ring or down the ramp in a stretcher or some shit?
Yeah. No, he seems kind of.
Okay, I guess so.
He did come out recently saying like they because he had some lingering injuries, they're asking him to work a little less. But ever since the move to SmackDown, he seems kind of rudderless. It just feels like he's just twiddling his thumbs. Like he doesn't I don't. He doesn't have any ambition. It's like I feel like he should be in the main title.
Yeah, that's what it
picture,
felt like.
like, or at least go after the U.S. I mean, which it looked like he was for a hot second, with Jacob Fatu, and then that's when Alistair.
Nah, that's a main eventer, bro.
But
Yeah, no, like
that's the problem.
yeah.
No, yeah, him going after what Hero saying, him going after the main event, the main title on that show is a problem because Cody has there's a level, and I love Priest, but Cody and Priest are on different levels. They are.
Do you think they booked Cody into a corner?
Yes, but I
think so too.
He can only unless they decide to give Drew his first win. I'm not going to say in front of people, but like an actual title run in front of people, not 5 minutes. You've booked Cody into a spot where he can only go against the creme de la creme. It has to be like a big heavy hitter.
Yeah, like...
Because he can't...
Even when he would give that rundown, he was like Cena, Roman, he's giving like the niggas he's taking out. It's like everybody else who's under that should not beat him. It doesn't make any sense.
Now there's a person they've been dragging their feet. There's a person that he can go against that could easily pop into that level, and they have yet to pull the trigger for whatever reason. But
Randy.
Yes, Randy can be at the top. Randy could be in the middle, the bottom. Randy could do whatever, and it's gonna be perfectly okay. But then it comes a point where if you do the Randy Cody story, and Cody loses the belt again, then it's like, all right, Randy is going to be the second closest to that John Cena number. And then 1, do you want him to surpass that? 2, how soon do you want someone to surpass that? And then 3, who is Randy going to drop the belt to? Because he's not going to carry it forever, because he very much is someone who comes in when he's needed. Otherwise, he's chilling.
Randy getting the belt would neutralize the world title scene. It would bring it back down to like an even level to where everybody's in the same kind of playing field, and which is much needed right now. But you do make valid points to where now, if he does get it, that record is kind of crazy.
Yep.
And Randy's still active, so he has a very likely shot of breaking it if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
He's at 14, right? Or
and
is it 16?
I thought he was at 15 going into 6. I could be wrong, but I can Google it.
And even if that's the case, and he gets it from Cody, where does that put Cody? Does Cody hit the back of the line? Because that's not he's not going to do that. Too much money in Cody.
Yeah. Do you put
Cody? So it's
on Raw?
Eventually, you don't want that.
They got to do Cody at some point.
Cody carries the WWE Championship. It's different.
Say it again, Hero.
So they got to do Cody and Gunther at some point too, like an actual story, feud.
Did they do that Crown Jewel? Oh, like actual.
Yeah, but I mean, like an actual program, not just especially after he just did what he did to Cena. Like at some point they gotta.
But see, that requires it doesn't require it, but it helps add a little seasoning. You need the belt for that.
Yeah,
that's something you need a belt for.
And I respectfully, I don't want to see the world heavyweight. I need that needs to be WWE championship, respectfully.
But you run the risk because once you put Gunther over there, you run the risk of there's only a couple people that's currently on that roster that can beat him because he can't be beat by everybody, and it's the same thing with Cody. So it would be Cody, Roman, and that would be it, because he's elevated past the Priest feud that they had, the brief feud that they had. So you can't have somebody that just put John Cena out to pasture turn around and lose to Priest.
14 for Randy, by the way.
Yeah, so that would put him at 15. So yeah, it would be 14. It would put him at 15, and then he'd be 2 away, and he's gonna drop it again. So if he won it again, it would put him at 16, and then it's like, all right.
Yeah, we'll see. This is a very interesting case with the WWE Championship. I shut SmackDown off as soon as I saw the main event was MFT and Wyatt. So I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I didn't even.
I saw the niggas come out with the face paint. I saw Jeff Cobb. I was like, yep. Look, SpongeBob meme. I'm gonna get up on out of here. I'm gonna get up on out of here.
Yeah.
All right, people. That was our episode here. We will catch you guys in the new year. We'll see y'all next year. Yeah, I don't have anything else I need to get off my chest here. I think we covered everything. I think coming into the next episode is gonna be very interesting because it's Rumble time. Like, Rumble is next month, and we got to figure out who the hell we think is winning. Because right now, I don't have a fucking clue.
We'll have a new world champion on our next podcast.
I don't
know.
If
I'm
that
not sure
happens,
Braun's winning.
I don't know, bro. Because early prediction, do we get Seth Rollins as Rumble winner?
No.
No, he gotta stay with his pick that he been preaching for the last 8 months.
I mean, my pick is like it's in jeopardy. I need Cody or Punk to drop this title to a heel so that Sammy can make sense. Because right now, my pick is looking scary. They're fucking with me.
So how is it that you literally just said you need Cody or Punk to drop the belt? I tell you, Punk is dropping the belt on the 5th, and you like, it's not happening.
Do you want to see Sammy versus Braun?
That should be fire.
You want to see?
That would be a...
I mean, they did it before, but that's not... I don't think that's Mania.
They did it multiple times before. And I think if
that's not
Cody
Mania,
lost,
bro.
If Cody lost to Drew, you get Sammy and Drew, and Sammy's never beat Drew. I think that's a better Mania match than Sammy and Braun.
I don't think that's Mania.
Well, wait. Why not? Is it because Sammy's involved?
Oh, it's because Drew's involved.
You got Drew McIntyre fucked up. You have Andrew McIntyre fucked up. And disrespectfully, you have Drew McIntyre fucked up. Absolutely.
Nah, and like, let me get it straight. Is that like world title at Mania has to revolve around one of the big four, right? So now big three.
So that's what you.
Because
who's the four? Who's the four?
Cena. So it's like Roman, Cody, Cena, Punk.
Well, Cena ain't there, so.
Which I said 3.
Roman, Cody. So you just said fuck Seth, huh?
Well, we don't know if Seth's coming back,
bro.
He's not scheduled
this
to come back until after.
After what?
He's not supposed to come back until after Mania. But I mean, he could
just like
heal faster than expected.
Yeah, like he was supposed to be injured, and he came back for SummerSlam. No,
that one wasn't work. This one's not. We'll see.
Right. So that motherfucker's over there in the Chicago Bears suites cheering on his team. I just saw a video of him losing his mind.
So if it is a Sammy versus Drew, does that main event night 1 or night 2?
What belt is it?
Let's say it's the WWE Championship. Does that main event, is that enough to carry people through the night?
For night 2?
No, maybe night 1.
Night 1.
It depends on the story. It depends, but it could also open just like Jay and Gunther. You know.
I don't know if you open with the WWE Championship. That's tough.
I mean, I'm not. Well, didn't Jay and Gunther open?
Yeah, but that was for the heavyweight.
Yeah, it's heavyweight. It's different.
It's still a title. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll take it.
You know there's thresholds to the title.
Well, listen, Sammy could go back on Raw and fight.
And that's my point.
I don't know.
Is that like at some point, like that belt, like that main event has to surpass a main event that can be with Roman, a main event that could be with Punk, a main event that could be with Cody, like that. Those two have to make sure that that's more important than whatever Roman's doing. I don't know if that's possible.
So,
unless you make that nigga a tag, I don't think that's happening.
LA Knight is coming back for Royal Rumble. I don't think it's smart for him to come back for June 5th and interrupt something to keep. Like, I could see them writing that. I just think that would be stupid because it doesn't. The longer LA Knight is away, the better it is for him, in my opinion. So I truly think he needs to come back at Rumble, or he needs to come back post Rumble heading into Elimination Chamber if we are going on the booking that Sami Zayn is going to win the Royal Rumble. Which right now it does not look like Sami had. The last time we seen Sami, he was getting beat up on a Survivor Series match on a regular Thursday. I haven't seen Sami since. Have you?
It's looking like it's going to be Roman, which that's fine
to
too.
Win
I
the
guess.
Rumble?
Yeah. Who else?
Roman,
do you think is? Who else right now?
I'm gonna say name. I don't want him to happen, but Brock.
He is at WrestleMania.
And that's how you get the Gunther versus.
He is at WrestleMania.
Brock.
We know he's going to be at WrestleMania.
He is. Yeah, he's going to be there. But I think I think that is a story that you don't need a belt for that. If you want to put him in the Rumble with Gunther and Gunther and them, they touch and then that leads to something cool. Like
that could happen.
But
I don't know. I said that could happen. That would be an easy way to do it. The reason why I'm saying Rumble or Roman is because, again, like there's only so many picks that we have right now that seem like likely feasible, and they were teasing. Like, granted, I think the shit that happened at War Games between Roman and Cody, I think that's a red herring. I think the money match, if we're talking about money matches, it's going to be Punk and Roman like for a 1v1, and that's the easy way to make it happen is have Roman win. Because again, like there's not too many like good like unless they surprise us and it's like another J type person, which it would have. If that's the case, then I'm choosing LA Knight.
I think this year they're going with something secure. I think they're locking it down with like a guaranteed hit for Mania, which would be the Brock, the Roman, and I think Roman makes the most sense. And I think that Roman Cody is also granted too early in my personal opinion to do 3. But you're in Vegas. You're going to make a lot of fucking money.
You could put all 3 of them. Yeah, you could put all 3 of them in that match. But then, man, how many times Roman got to do a triple threat? Because niggas is trying to breathe some of that tribal chief air. What's happening?
Breathe some of that tribal chief air. It's fucking crazy. We'll see.
Yeah.
I genuinely think LA Knight should come back either in the Rumble or post Rumble. The belt has to go on Braun on the 5th because again, Paul Heyman does not hang around motherfuckers that don't got no gold, and we are now. I'm
telling you right now,
we're going into 6 months of no gold.
The next
and
LA Knight not winning the Rumble.
If he doesn't get the
man
gold,
the Casino Gauntlet.
If he doesn't get the gold, what I said earlier is very plausible.
That he gets kicked out.
Eventually,
and then what? I'm supposed to believe Bronson Reed is the person that's supposed to.
I don't know what you're supposed to believe, my guy.
Yeah, Bronson Reed don't talk enough for me to be like I'm behind him.
I'm just saying, don't.
I don't know. They got a lot. They got a lot to do, and I don't.
Yeah. We gotta wrap this. But don't be surprised if LA
they got a lot to do. I don't know what they.
No, I think it would be on par booking for Triple H for LA Knight to come out and interrupt a championship match, and we ain't seen him in 3 weeks. I just think that if you do that, you're doing him a disservice because he hasn't been gone long enough. That's all. And then you run the risk of him hovering around this belt, and you're not going to do anything with the belt.
You're not going to give it to him.
Yeah. So stop fucking. If you're going to push him, push him. Like, the people are clamoring for it. So if you're going to push the button, push the button. Like, the only thing...
I'm telling you, the only reason they haven't put him in front of, like, Punk is that they can go bar for bar.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. His only knock is that little jumping on the top rope shit. Other than that, he can wrestle. He can talk. He has the fans. He's selling merch. He's doing everything. Just stop jumping on the top rope.
You don't put him in front of people because you're afraid that what if LA Knight has a better promo than Punk? What if he captivates more people than Punk?
Well, he's supposed to.
Then you
win.
run the risk you run the risk of like that's not what we want right now. We don't want that to happen right now.
How much longer do you not want him to have the belt?
I'm an LA Knight fan. I told y'all niggas last year that nigga had more fucking aura than Cody. Y'all looked at me like I was crazy. So I know.
Still looking at you a little crazy, but and
that
I'm not
nigga
the
was
biggest Cody
popping.
fan. But
that nigga was popping last year.
But think about this timeline really quick. We go from he's Max Dupree, VKM is out. He comes back and says, "I'm not Max Dupree. I'm LA Knight." He has a slow burn for like 3 or 4 months. The crowd catches on a random fucking SmackDown Friday, and in a month and a half, he's getting booked against Roman Reigns for a title fight. Immediately after that, he is pushed into the main card. He has U.S. title championship belts, 3 or 4 of them. He wins it twice. Once against, I'm gonna say Yusuke Urameshi, Jesus. Once against, what's my dog name? Shinsuke Nakamura, and then I forgot who he beat the other time. And then they take him off of SmackDown, put him on
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. They take him off SmackDown, put him on Raw, because they can't put him near Cody because they want to make sure Cody is going against the people he's supposed to be going against. They put him on Raw and instantly put him in the main title picture, but then he's just hovering because Jay has ascended. So now you just got these 2 motherfuckers hovering, orbiting around the belt. One gets it, does his thing for a few months, loses it, and he's still hovering. He's still hovering, and he's been hovering for 3 years. It's 2026. We're going into 2026. He had a championship match in 2022 against Roman. It's time.
Sammy's
not
been
wrong. It's
a little
been
longer.
But if Sammy loses, if Sammy loses, people aren't going to feel down on Sammy. I feel like
turn on him.
if LA loses, people are gonna lose their shit because he's been hovering for 3 years straight.
He's out of there, bro.
Yeah. So, and I'm out. I'm
All
backing
right,
up.
we'll see. It's, like I said, Rumble season next month. We got a lot to go up against. But we'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been real. Peace out.
Too sweet, Space Cowboy.
Believe in the wave.